Hi there, overcomers. It's Renee with Not Sorry for the Story. It's been a while, but I am rising as springtime has come and it's time to receive victory and go forth. And so glad I made it through the winter. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Made it through the seasonal affective disorder that's in the atmosphere. And now spring is here, new life is here, I'm going forth. So you haven't seen me in a few weeks, but hopefully more consistent, more diligent. Well, I just want to come to you with one message. When an unprecedented thing happens to you, it is time for an unprecedented response. Most of you have probably heard about the tragic bus and trailer accident in Humboldt, Saskatchewan. And one of the things that have come out of that time is that a GoFundMe account was set up. And at this stage, I think it's at the $8 million mark. And I understand that it's one of the largest that GoFundMe has ever seen, possibly in this nation. But can I say that for Canadians, giving money is a simple thing. It's an easy thing. Many times we're right there when it comes to a crisis, a tragedy, an emergency. We're right there. And yes, that was unprecedented. But I just want to encourage you, as I encourage myself, that there are some things in our lives where something unprecedented has happened to us, a heartbreak, a setback, and it's going to require an unprecedented response. Maybe in my faith, maybe in doing something that I normally wouldn't do, so that, as they say, I could get a different result. This is the time to do something unprecedented. And I'm so receiving this right now. I don't know about you, but I'm so receiving that it's time to not just do the little routine that gets the same thing. So when an unprecedented thing happens to you, possibly it's a wake-up call for you to do something unprecedented in response. So Canada gives money, but how many of us turn to God? How many of us really look to Him? And, I know that argument is out there, is where was God? Well, where was God in our lives beforehand? And so this is a time when something happens to us that is unprecedented. It's an opportunity for us to do an unprecedented thing in response. May it happen in our faith. May it happen in turning to God. May it happen in doing something that you normally wouldn't do, possibly in your work, possibly in your family. But it's required now, because we're going to see more and more unprecedented things come to us. And we don't have any time to roll over, to be sleeping, to do what we always do. It's time. It's time, Canadians. It's time, my fellow overcomers. It's time. I'm declaring this for myself, and I hope you can receive it too. Have a great, unprecedented day of victory and overcoming.